How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am Nerd Dad Mike. As always, thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with me for a little while today, spending some time here as we continue our Shadow Hearts Let's Play series. Last episode, we finished up the Cave Temple, which got us Keith's ultimate armor and Zuzan's ultimate weapon. The Cave Temple is one of the areas, kind of secret areas, that opened up by reading one of the 3 books that we found that were the missing books that Albert Simon stole from the Vatican. And this episode, we're going to be going to another one of those areas. We're going to be going to the Ancient Ruins. And the Ancient Ruins is opened when you read the Book of Rituals. Engraved with an image from Mount Olympus, Memory Palace, cross the rainbow, follow the drops of blood to the Royal Garden. This is another puzzle area, but it's not a real hard one. The clue is actually right there in that description in the Book of Rituals. Before we get too far into the game, also you guys may have noticed there's a different look to the channel. We got some new artwork, new logo and mascot. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm very happy with it. I think it's much more fitting for the channel. And with that being said, let's go ahead and let's hop in. Let's head to the Ancient Ruins. The Ancient Ruins, like I said, is another puzzle type area. So our party right now, we have Zuzan and Marguerite. We did swap out Alice. We want Zuzan and Marguerite. Marguerite, we need to level up. Zuzan, we need to level up a little bit more, but Marguerite, we definitely need to level up. And we need to level them up a little bit for the upcoming episodes. So we have Zuzan and Marguerite. We're going to see how this goes. Marguerite has her ultimate weapon and armor. Zuzan has his ultimate weapon and armor. Yuri doesn't. So, Ancient Ruins, there are 3 enemies in this area, just like the Cave Temple and the Dollhouse. So there are 3 enemies to find, as well as the boss of the area. So we're going to try and find those enemies so that we can continue working on our enemy library. And now it's time to explain the puzzle in this area. You have 3 corridors. Each corridor has a different colored light, different colored flame. We need to go in the order of the rainbow. So, think back to your elementary school art class days and follow the order of the rainbow. So, we are going to go down red, and then orange. All right, we got our first encounter. Which enemy are we going to get? Oh, we're actually going to get 2 of them. That is actually very nice. Let's go ahead, Foron. See what we can do with Hellfire. Maybe we can take them both out. Here's hoping. Hellfire has such a long animation, too. We did not take both of them out. This, however, is probably going to take Marguerite out. Oh, no, not at all. She isn't going to get petrified, though. We need to put a crucifix on her. Zuzan, let's go ahead and use Corpse Arm. Off camera, we also did a little bit more money and item grinding. So, there's only this guy left. Let's go ahead. Oh, we'll just physical attack him. As I was saying, we did do a little bit of money and item grinding. Probably went a little bit overkill on that, but we have plenty of healing items for HP, MP, and SP. We also got a couple third keys. We went down orange, now we need yellow. We've got 2 of the enemy types that we needed to find. Hopefully this will be the 3rd one. No. Alright. We're gonna go into Foron again just to get the boost in our physical attack. And Yuri using Foron and Mind's Eye is just kind of ridiculous. The enemies don't really stand a chance unless they're the boss enemies. So it came down yellow. The next one we need to go down is green. But just in case you guys aren't following along with the video or you played this, let me show you what happens. Let's say we go down the wrong corridor. It brings us right back to the beginning. So nothing too detrimental, it just, we gotta start all over again. So back down red. Orange. Oh, please give us the 3rd enemy type. Need to have that so that we can complete our enemy library. So orange. And then yellow. Green, I believe, is straight. Yep. So we go straight down the green corridor. Now we have blue. Blue, it looks more teal to me, but that is blue. Next would be indigo, which is the darker blue. Oh, come on. Nope, it does not want us to face that 3rd enemy type. Oh, we missed that one. Well, give Suzanne or Marguerite a chance here. Now, we probably should have Alice in the party just as a healer. Oh, we actually got a perfect on Suzanne. That does not happen very often. I tend to struggle with his judgment ring. So, yep, indigo. And then violet, which that does not look violet to me. It's pink. That's pink. All right. So we go through the lighted corridors in the correct pattern: red, orange, yellow, blue, or I'm sorry, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. That water drains, and we come down here. And in the middle of the room, you can see that chest. In this chest is the gold thread coat. And that is Alice's ultimate armor. So now, Susan, Alice, Keith, and Marguerite all have their ultimate weapons and ultimate armors. So, just like the cave temple, ancient ruins, we have to go through twice. So now that we've gone through the first time, if we check the Book of Rituals again, it'll tell us something different. Control over the rainbow, go backwards like a devil, follow the royal garden to the drops of blood. So now we need to go back through, only this time going backwards. So we're going to go violet. And hopefully we run into indigo, that third enemy type. Please? Maybe. Nope. No. Apparently not. Just wants us to keep fighting the asps and basilisks. But we have gotten 2 levels for Marguerite so far. We went through indigo. I believe we need to go down. Oh, wait, hang on. It's not there. Blue. Green. Okay, there it is. That's the chest I was looking for. Oh, another lottery ticket. Blue, green, yellow. Another basilisk. You know what? I wonder. Can we one-shot him with Yuri just as himself without fusing into Foron? Gonna have to test that the next one, because I'm sure we're gonna run into another one. One leveled up, so okay. Next should be orange. Oh, back attack this time. All right, let's try this without fusing. Nope, doesn't one-shot him. But Marguerite gets the kill. And Suzanne levels up. All right. And red is the last one we need to take. That is going to drain the water out again. So that we can go down there and face the boss of the area. But I really want to get that third enemy encounter. So I'm going to go do that. And I will bring you guys back in and show you the third enemy that we've been looking for. All right, so we found him. We found the third enemy type that we have been looking for. Did not take as long to find as I thought it would, but this is the sweeper. So we have the asp, the basilisk, and the sweeper in the ancient ruins, plus the boss of the area. All right. That is all three of the enemies here in the ancient ruins. So now it's time to go and face that boss. First thing we're going to do is we are going to tent. And we are going to save just in case. Just in case, we are going to do a backup save as well. All right. Come back down here. And that is the boss for the ancient ruins. This is Seraphim. Who disrupts my sleep? I do. You have something that I want. I have come to take it. All right, so I think we are going to designate Zuzen as the healer. And make sure that he does what he can to keep Marguerite alive. Special attack. We're going to use Battle Cry. Now, he does have a special attack, Divine Punishment, that will have everyone's HP. Oh, maybe Marguerite is going to be... These two are just going to be in charge of keeping each other alive. That's it. That's all I want them doing. You know what? We're going to try something. I don't know how well it's going to work out. Not very well. That was not very good. So we'll try that again. Oh God. Yeah, so he does pretty massive damage. I'm thinking having Marguerite and Zuzan, probably a bad idea. All right, let's try this again. Third key is not working out. Yeah, divine punishment. He is going to half everyone's HP, and it actually might take out Zuzan or Marguerite. Marguerite's paralyzed. Lovely. Let's see. Marguerite's going to be able to heal, to use items at the very least. Let's go ahead and let's get her healed up. She can heal Yuri. All right, we're going to try one more time with the third key because we have a bunch of them. Oh, we got it. And that's it. Seraphim is done. He's only got around 4,000 HP, so it's not really difficult. You just need to watch out for that divine punishment attack. Everybody leveled up. Oh, Zuzan learned Thunder Roar. That's actually really, really good. And Marguerite is up to level 36. So I think she and Keith are tied at the moment for levels. I know Halley is at level 39. So we got 60,000 experience, 30,000 cash, and we got the item. We got Volt Snipe. Volt Snipe is Halley's ultimate weapon. So everyone but Yuri has their ultimate weapons now. Everyone but Yuri and Halley has their ultimate armors. But that is it for the ancient ruins. The next thing on the list for our endgame preparation, we are going to be heading back to London. Old Castle Street. We are going to go stop by the London Rats hideout. The reason we are coming to the London Rats hideout? Well, because it's time to do some pit fights. Just like we did at Mr. Zen's in Shanghai in the China portion of the game, the very first half of the game, we have pit fights here. Little girl Sharon has the ability to summon monsters. So that is what we are going to do next. And we're going to do that next episode. Thank you guys again so very much for coming and hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you're enjoying the content, please leave a like, a comment, or subscribe to the channel. Do all three. Do one of them. Either way, it greatly supports the channel and it truly means the world to me. Until next time, you guys take care of yourselves, be well, and I'll see you soon with some more Shadow Hearts.